What up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode. Kind of a midweek episode we're doing. I'm gonna start doing more midweek episodes so I can kind of just keep y'all in the loop with the markets, what's going on, a little more hands-on, really more active with my YouTube community. So if you think you're gonna get some value out of this, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that sub button, and that bell icon. All of that is gonna tell the algorithm that this is awesome from the rip. And go ahead and push it out to some more people so more people can benefit off this information. All right, so the week opened up, gold ripped higher, as you can see. This box I have on your screen right here is where I'll be looking to get in. I won't lie. I actually didn't really want to trade gold this high, but then it broke the high like that. And with that kind of momentum, I feel like the bulls are probably going to sustain it. Barring the pull back into this area that I'll be looking for. That's the only way I'll be able to get in. Risk management. I'm not just gonna buy in just because it's going up. If we can get a healthy pullback to this area, then I'll definitely get in on gold. Just want to take a look at some of the news for today. um, Euro core CPI came out. Less than expected. Their CPI year over year came out just as expected. Their unemployment rate went down though for the euro, so that's slightly bullish for the euro. And then I gotta go see what Barkin was talking about. Actually, never mind. That's should be happening now because I'm on a different time zone than I was. Uh, um, ISM manufacturing came out better than expected. So it's a little mixed. Fine. Worse than expected. I read that. I read that wrong. And there's the final manufacturing PMI that came out better than expected. So slightly mixed on the dollar right now. But it being mixed with having some bullish and bearish on it when we already had more of a bearish bias on the dollar, we'll probably see that push DXY lower. If you watch this week's major market breakdown I dropped it on Sunday, you'll see that we were expecting price to come bounce off of this and give us this little push, and it was what allowed me to get out of my euro sells. Let me show you. So y'all can see. You can see those last couple of trades on my screen. I don't know if it's gonna be able to show y'all well. I might just like put it up on video. But I had a bigger entry that kind of covered the small loss that I was taking. So I went ahead and got out of that because of the fact that once we saw price push here and reject, it's like, okay, well, bearish news on the dollar is going to push it down. So if I know that there's a chance that some news is going to really push me out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and get out of it. So we did that. Luckily, we weren't wiped out or anything like that. If you use good risk management strategies, then you'll be fine. Let me go ahead and share that again. If you use good risk management strategies, then you'll be fine. And you won't have to worry about anything. But like I was saying, price came up here and rejected and gave us the opportunity to get out of those trades, and now we're looking for the dollar to continue lower. The way I'd like to see it play out is like a break and retest of this this right here. So let me go ahead and get rid of this. And we've already kind of hit that target. Get rid of that. Some kind of break and retest of this would let me know it's really being sent lower, and it would make my euro buys and AU buys look a lot better. Just by comparison, if we go over check our sentiment page on my FX book, we can see that AU is probably going to be our best looking trade this week. Retail selling euro and GU. Now, granted, I do have a buy limit on EU, way below current price right now. And the way things have honestly been like trading not correlated like they usually be correlated. So like we could see something like a euro fall, euro USD fall, while AUD USD rises, which is usually not the case. But we could start seeing something like that more so in the coming days, week or so. Sentiments on the buy side of AU, but that's most likely due to how much buying gold has done. Let's go back and look at that real quick. You get something like this on gold, AU is gonna seem really bullish, at least in a lagging comparison kind of way. Regardless, because we've known. Actually, let me show y'all. We didn't trade. This is the reason why we traded euro, got some wins off euro, and took a break off of AU because we were waiting for AU to kind of come down into this area here. So I'm personally, me in the chats, we're personally in AU buys as of this morning. Stop losses under these lows. If it continues lower, then we'll take a small loss and find better positioning. But the pullback that we would see on AU would have to be to either cover this liquidity here and go back higher to move with gold, because as we spoke on in the beginning, we're looking for a pullback on gold that might pull AU down a little bit. And what that might look like on like the dollar, what that might look like on the dollar, is it going to test this high out again here or try to break that high and then come back down for these areas here, and then that'll barring those factors changing, we should see that trade play out fairly well. Go over back to Forex Factory real quick. Okay. So it's definitely a moving kind of day. Let's see what's coming out tomorrow. Oh yeah, ADP non-farm employment change is coming out tomorrow morning. So we should see some slight volatility off of that. And then President Trump is going to speak between the time of 9:30 and 3:30. So it says tentative. So we'll find out when he's speaking and try to trade accordingly. When Trump speaks, things can get very volatile, but it will. All of that data here is going to give us some direction on where we should be trading these majors that we're trading. So let me see. On the 3rd, CPI month over month. OPEC meeting. Oh yeah. Unemployment claims. ISM services. Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of data coming out over the next couple of days. So we're gonna be doing heck of more videos to make sure we're covering things as it's dropping. When something important happens, you can expect a video to pop out of TDP Network, so we can make sure that you're in the loop, informed, and you got a bird's eye of what's going on. All right. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that bell icon So the algorithm knows that this is good content. Other people need to see it. Don't hog the sauce. Make sure you tell your friends, your trader homies about this guy Drip on YouTube. He be hitting and his analysis is kind of crazy. He be on point. Y'all might want to go check him out. You know what I'm saying? All right. I love y'all. Make sure you're kind to somebody today. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.